Hello, greetings everyone. This is me again, Zahra. Ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. This offering. Okay. So, what inspired this topic? Islam prohibits a free world for its believers. This channel here, staying against UAE for you in my library. Who is here? Who can find it? So, how many videos have I? Okay, uh, watched. So the bloodied Emirates. Okay, the thumbnail is also very interesting. The UAE fears a free Muslim world. The channel's name is The Thinking Muslim. So it's so ironic, really. And so I haven't watched, don't have time to waste on this video. UAE fears a free Muslim world. Muslim world, free. Okay. So first of all, where is the freedom in Islam? Has Allah given its Muslims a free world? I mean, this is really a mockery. This is such a joke, wicked joke against freedom, free world, right? See here, I'll show you in my notes. And then another thing, another video I found yesterday is this one, Ex-Shia Fleshers. UAE Muslim, what a brave UAE Muslim. I'm risking everything. I'm exposing them, the thumbnail. Who are they? The Muslim Brotherhood. And what do they do? You can please watch this video if you can. Thank you so much. So one UAE is risking everything for exposing the Muslim Brotherhood. And what do they do? In very succinctly put, very well put, by the UAE Muslim brave brother man, young man, right? He's risking everything. So this, you can watch this video on Ex-Shia Flesher's website. Oh, sorry, again I'm saying YouTube channel. Okay, this one. So this, then UAE fears a free Muslim world, and that means that it's creating obstacles for a free Muslim world. The Muslim world must be condemning the UAE for being so free, Dubai and all that, right? For example, we have here in Surah 11, ayat 15, Quran, whoever desires the life of this world and its adornments, we fully repay them for their deeds therein, and they therein will not be deprived. So I don't know what this channel, The Thinking Muslim, means by a free Muslim world. A world, Muslim world, free? So I don't want to watch that, right? But excuse me, the life of this world and its a world is bad. World is bad. See, for the believers, Allah says those who choose this world and its zenith, right? Surah 11 and 16, those are the ones for whom there is not in the hereafter but the fire, who choose the world and its adornments. Okay, you those Muslims who believe that the Muslim world can be free. How free can the Muslim world be? Also think about that, right? Consider that, how free the Muslim world can be. And fearing a free Muslim world. I mean, how free can this nation Emirates be as a Muslim nation, right? So this against Saudi Arabia, Iran, even the Shia Iran. I mean, it's quite free in Dubai and all, the UAE. God knows what this person is talking about, and I don't want to listen to the lies, right? Because there will be lies, propaganda against UAE. First of all, his topic, his thumbnail, what he's put in his on his thumbnail doesn't fit what Islam is saying. Although there's a prayer here, I mean, the Muslims pray. I mean, how free can the UAE be now? The other conservative Muslims will be criticizing it, left, right, and center. And then I'll also show you where is the thinking Muslim? Where does the thinking end for a Muslim? How does it start and when does it end? Is there a limit to a thinking Muslim or the thinking Muslims? By Allah, in the Quran, that I will show you. So, yes, in Surah 2 at 201, which we, as a Muslim, we pray. I used to pray in Qunut 5 times daily, obligatory prayers. Second rakat, there are others who say, Our Lord, grant us what is good in this world and what is good in the world to come, and protect us from the chastisement of the fire. Right? So, good in this world, if there is any good in this world. But if you only choose the world, and its zenat, Surah Hashar ayats, where are they? Here. Surah Hashar, sorry. Surah Surah Hud, not Hashar. Surah 11 is Surah Hud, right? So, Surah 11, ayat 15, whoever desires the life of this world and its adornment, we fully repay them for the deeds therein. Surah 11, ayat 16, those are the ones for whom there is not in the hereafter but the fire. And lost is what they did therein, and worthless is what they used to do. So, the wives of the Prophet are told in Surah 33, ayat 28 also, this, O Prophet, tell your wives, if you seek the world, where free Muslim world, excuse me, what is that? If you seek the world is not for the Muslims. The good in this world is from Allah. So where can there be a free Muslim world? Think about it. And it's so okay, continuing, think about that. And now I'll continue with the ayat. If you seek the world, dunya, hayat dunya, the life of this world, and its embellishments, then come, I will make some provision for you and release you in an honorable way. Then to those who choose Allah, I keep saying choose, to the Prophet's wives who who desire Allah and His Messenger and the home of the hereafter. So here, in Surah 33, ayat 29, where's the free world, Muslim free world? There's no this thing for the Muslim free world, right? No this thing meaning no free world for the Muslims. Muslim free world. Oh, meaning it could mean that having no fearing a Muslim free world, meaning free without, meaning without the Christians, Jews, and the what you might call it, polytheists. meaning asked the Hindus to get out of Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Fujairah, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, all the 7 states of Emirates, UAE. Oh, you mean, they mean, do they mean that? So, yes, I confess I haven't watched the video. But whatever they mean, it's, do they mean that? And if they mean that, so that free from Muslim, free world, free from Christians, Jews, and the polytheists, the Hindus, the disbelievers, the hypocrites, the polytheists. See, so this, okay, I can go into this. I've already gone into this. If you choose the world and its zenith, adornment, in the hereafter you will get nothing but the fire, God says in Surah Hud, Surah 11, ayat 16. Okay, and all your deeds will be worthless. So this means that these wives of the Prophet are going to hellfire. There's so much contradiction in the Quran, see, right? And then Surah 2, Ayat 201, there are others who say, Our Lord, grant us what is good in this world. So you have to ask Allah to grant you what is good in this world. Don't go for the good in this world, but ask Allah. He will, when He grants you what is good in this world, just enjoy the good in this world, granted by Allah. Don't make your own decisions, right, on this. So there's a limit to thinking in Islam then. Where do I start? So limit to thinking. So we have this in Surah, although Allah says here in Surah uh, 10, Ayat 100, right? See, the thinking of the Muslims is curbed. But yet Allah says here, so you'll see many contradictions as I go on in this Quran ayats and oh, Islam meaning. Because this is the main holy book. This is the topmost, you know. So the Quran, Surah 10, ayat 100, and it is not for a soul to believe except by permission of Allah, and He will place defilement upon those who will not use reason. Right. So now, what is this akal? Yaqiluna. It comes from akal. Now, what the Ismailis say, I think. Is different or is you can use reason, and then the Quran ayat, what it says is that people should think from the heart. It's the heart that thinks. Some say this, what thinks, and yet the Arabs, I was told, akal, it comes from the word akal, right? And the agal that the Arabs use, Arab men at times, yeah, it's called the agal, right? Or akal. Actually, there's no G in Arabic, so I don't know why they call it agal with a G. There's no G. But, anyways, I was told that this is where the akal, it kind of, this agal comes from the akal, intellect, or whatever you may call it, the reasoning faculty, the thinking faculty, the reflecting faculty. And actually, it's on the head, not in the heart. Where's the heart? So, is the heart on the head? When in the Quran ayats, it implies that you're thinking from the heart, you understand from the heart, and your akal, your thinking faculty, is in the heart. So, the qalb, where's the qalb? Or the fuad, which is also the heart. So, there's a difference between the qalb, which is the heart, and fuad, which is also the heart. right? You can see that in Surah Najm, the fuad is used in another ayat for heart. Qalb is used, right? So this, and the Muslims think they have worked it out. Now, what did Prophet Muhammad say about aql? I really can't find. There's something on witnesses, a hadith, right, narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. This is from the Sunni hadith. Sunni sources would take this, rely more on this hadith. The Prophet said, "Isn't the witness of a woman equal half of that of a man?" The woman said, "Yes." He said, "This is because of the deficiency of a woman's mind." Decrease, nuksan. Let me just translate. Oh, sorry. Oops. Start the last part of this. See if he uses akal. Akle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like akal, right? Intelligence. Now here, akal is intelligence. So what is the main part of the mind? What is like the faculty? What do you call it? So akal can be the mind, the intelligence, the reason, the intellect, and it goes on like this. It's not clear to me, even though I can read a lot on my Shia Islam. It wouldn't be clear to me. I'm so confused with the Quran ayats. Then on Fuad and this, I can read, and it's the way it is written, and find how confusing it is. So, the UAE fears a free Muslim world. Free meaning free. Oh, meaning free from the. Okay, so this is so ironic, right? Do they mean free from Jews, Christians, disbelievers, polytheists? Huh? And the irony also is that thinking Muslim. Now, see, thinking is, yeah, definitely thinking. I'll come back to thinking Muslim, the thinking Muslim. So where do we draw the line? Oh, sorry, I was here. I won't come back to it. I've just come back again to it. The thinking Muslim, using reason, and where Allah says that once Allah has decided upon a matter, Surah 33 at 36, the believers have no choice in it, right? No choice in that. So you will be getting confused by what I'm saying because it is very confusing. The Quran, ayats, and all on this. Then okay, so that means that Islam doesn't want a pluralistic society, a world where we all, just live together and accept each other, mingling with each other. You see, this is what they want, the Muslim Brotherhood. And this is what Islam is about. Okay, so I haven't put this in my notes. Sorry, I'll be taking time to search out the first few ayats. You see, Islam doesn't want a free world for all, right? Now, it also wants us, the Muslims, sorry, not me, I'm now I've left this. I apologize for mistaken. Abu Huraira reported Allah's Messenger saying, the last hour would not come unless the Muslims will fight against the Jews and the Muslims will kill them until the Jews would hide themselves behind a stone or a tree. And a stone or a tree would say, Muslim or the servant of Allah. There is a Jew behind me. Come and kill him. Even the tree is going to say this. But the tree Gharqad would not say, for it is the tree of the Jews. Okay. But the Muslims say, those who say Islamophobia, Islamophobia, we have a valid reason. The Jews have a valid reason for this killing of the Jews, killing of the Jews. They have a valid reason to say, what is this? This is not right, right? To fear or to uh, start defending themselves against the killing of the Jews by the Muslims. Since their freedom will be, their life will be taken, their freedoms curbed. So, oh wow, what a thing, right? The UAE fears that the thinking Muslim says, the UAE fears a free Muslim world. Yeah, freedom for you Muslims in this world, but no freedom, even killing of the Jews, and also destroying um, India. So thanks to Sanjay, brother, last time in my previous live stream, he came and he gave me these two, and I've been, looking at them from another, others who have given these hadiths, ex-Muslims and Christian apologists. But really look at it again, and it's amazing to look at it, find it like this, right? Sometimes it really hits you when you yourself find it. So please open the hadith. Number is 3175 on your screen, mobile, or this Sunan and Nasai, the book of Jihad, hadith 3175. It was narrated that Thawban, the freed slave of the Messenger of Allah, said, the Messenger of Allah said, there are two groups of my ummah whom Allah will free from the fire. The group that invades India, so invasion of India now, Ghazwa Hind, they call it. And the group that will be with, uh, invade the Christians. The group that will be with Isa ibn Maryam, bin Maryam here. Okay, I just said so. Look, this part. So they called India Hind, right? At that time, India, I think, was called Hind. So let's translate this. Oh. Two groups of my ummah whom Allah will free from the fire. Oh, so now here, like just being a Muslim, you will not be free of the fire. But this also is an addition. So what is this really? So those Muslims who do not invade India, here it's written India, I don't know the Arabic word. Here, okay. Yeah, it says India, a group that invades India, and a group that will be. Oh, sorry. I made this mistake. I make mistakes. I apologize. I know it's terrible. Isa, a group that will be with Isa bin Maryam. Be with when he comes, or what, with Mahdi? Okay, this is not against, not invading the Muslim Christians. Okay, here that will be with Isa bin Maryam, not the Christian. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, Sanjay brother is here. Welcome back. A warm welcome. Hello, I'm so great. Hello, sister. How are you? Not doing too well. How's your health? Uh, I've been in pain a little bit. It's better than before yesterday. So thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Thank you for your help here. It's something to come open these open. you know thank you for this these hadiths. Welcome. Do you see there's no freedom for even the Muslims, but to be Muslims and to invade. Oh, sorry, I have to correct myself here. So read this again. The Messenger of Allah said, there are two groups of my ummah whom Allah will free from the fire. The group that invades India, that's Ghazwa Hind. Hind means India. Yes, yes, Sanjay, thank you. Yeah, so Sanjay also says, you see, in the old times, uh, Arabs used to call India Hind. Thank you so much. So there's the group that invades India and the group that will be with Isa bin Maryam. Oh, Sanjay, you know that time I got you wrong about when will I have my live stream, next live stream? And I was thinking, I got that wrong. I apologize. There's something here that's I have to blame it on the obstacles here in my way. So here also I have to apologize. I got this wrong. The group that invades India and the group that will be with Isa bin Maryam, Hassan, not against. It's okay, sister, no problem. Okay. So thank you for coming back. Although I make mistakes and all, I thank you. It shows that he's not repulsed by the mistakes I make and all, disappointed, disillusioned by me. Uh, but I hope you get the gist, right? Then I don't want to talk about my condition and all the attacks and still going on, ongoing. Uh, so this and for how long and what's going on. So I make mistakes, but the main, not in everything, right? Not in everything. Hind refers to the land of Hindus, Sanjay. Yes, it is India. Yes, it is India. But it's called Hind if you don't know. If you didn't know this, India was called Hind and still is. It refers to the land of Hindus. Okay. So thank you, Sanjay brother. Now, where else do we go? You see, Islam does not allow. And when Isa ibn Maryam comes, we take the Shia hadith to clarify for the Sunnis on this hadith. He will come with Mahdi, right? And he will pray behind Mahdi. So that's why I think the Messenger of Allah is saying here that the group that will be with Isa bin Maryam when he comes, and Mahdi, he will be with Mahdi. Okay, you get that? Not being with the Christians of this age. Okay? And he is a Muslim, right? Isa ibn Maryam. He's in Islam. He will come back, correct his Christians. Long time. It's been a long time, long time. Okay, no come. No see. Okay, so this, I don't mean to make fun or anything. Now, yes, free world for the Muslims and dhimmis or killing of the polytheists, Surah Tawbah ayats you can see right now. Although Surah Baqarah it says if they don't fight them. And there are other ayats to say about the hypocrites, then who have taken refuge with the ones you have treaty with. And if they want peace and they don't want to fight their own people and don't want to fight you, then don't fight them. This. Now, thinking Muslim, right? This also. Concentrate on both. Now, where does Islam doesn't want freedom for the disbelievers? It won't let them remain. However, there is a contradiction for the prophet's wives. Yeah, it will. Those ayats show that if they want the dunya, hayat dunya, the life of this world and its adornment, then they will be given a provision and will be set free in a goodly way, right? So they become disbelievers. So they're let go in a free way. But then in the Quran, Surah Tawbah and other ayats, the disbelievers will not be left; they will be killed later on. So what is that? How do you decide that between? How do you what do you call it? Take these ayats together and make sense of it. So what has happened to your thinking faculty? You don't admit, you deny that the thinking faculty should be confused, and there's no it should there's logical there are contradictions, logical fallacies in the Quran ayats, between Quran ayats, right? On many points, on the point of killing the disbelievers. But here, there, that, here, that, this. So, a lot of contradictions. For example, Surah 33 at 9 says, "O you who believe, call to mind the favor of Allah to you when they came down upon you hosts. So we sent against them a strong wind and hosts that you saw not, and Allah is seeing what you do." Okay, this, and I want to show you the tafsir, right? Ali also says here, I couldn't believe as a Shia Muslim that Imam Ali would say this to Amr before, before, when I had not read this on Khandak, on the Confederates and all. The tafsir, Shia tafsir in detail. When Ali and Amr stood face to face, Amr said to Ali, "By God, I do not like to put you to death because your father was my friend and I enjoyed many a feast at his dinner table." You see? So the Sunnis must be right that he was a kafir, disbeliever, pagan, polytheist, Abu Talib. Abu Talib was Imam Ali's father, right? And yet the Shias don't believe that he was a kafir. So Prophet Muhammad was taken care by a kafir. And that's okay for the Sunnis, because the Sunnis say the Prophet, whichever Muslims say that the Prophet didn't know he was a prophet. And he wasn't yet, like, he was a polytheist before. And then when the Wahi came to him, then he became a Muslim, a believer in one God and all this. Okay? So this. And then Ali replied, there could be no friendship even between belief and disbelief. So by Allah, I am here to kill you. Why is he here to kill Amr? Did Ali say, leave us, you're not giving us freedom? You are attacking us all the time, you're breaking treaties all the time. Ali did not say this to Amr. What was the point in killing Amr by Ali? Please hold on, Sanjay brother. Uh, let me explain this point, right? So, where is the freedom? Huh? Let me finish, Sanjay brother, and then we can, if you can wait. I know my live streams are long. So why did Ali kill Amr? Please see the point why Ali killed Amr. I mean, where do you Shias also go? Please see the point. I'm here to kill you because there's no friendship between belief and disbelief. Not that Amr, you want to fight us. We are here in Yathrib. You don't want to give us freedom. You're coming and fighting us and attacking us. Right? I'm here to kill you. Friendship between belief and disbelief. There could be no. Ali says it. Ali replied. So I'm going to sit on this now for the Shias to grasp this. Or you made an attempt to kill Prophet Muhammad, assassinate him. That's why I'm here to kill you. Or you've given a hard time to the Muslims. When we are in Yathrib, you come after us. No, there can be, Ali replied, Ali ibn Abu Talib, the first Imam of the Shias, has replied here, there could be no friendship between belief and disbelief. So by Allah, I'm here to kill you. Is it very difficult to digest for you Muslims, Shias even, this statement of Ali? Please pay attention here. That you want to take me to a Sunni hadith or something also, like Sanjay would. Is this difficult? Sanjay, sorry. Yeah, it's good that you retracted the message, the Sunni hadith. I'm not going to the Sunni hadith right now. Is it so difficult for the Shias to digest this? Huh? Why is it so difficult for the Shias to digest this? There could be no friendship between belief and disbelief. So stop deceiving Shias, religious scholars. Shias, you must have done, you should have done your own research. But you didn't. And you keep blaming the other people. You keep blaming Muawiyah. You keep blaming Abu Sufyan. You keep blaming Yazid. What about ties? They don't respect Surah Tawbah ayat. It's the polytheists who don't respect the pagan Arabs, who don't respect the ties. Where do you, I have to show you going to the Quran ayats again, that this is a deceiving ayat, this is a dishonest, this is a lie against the polytheist pagan Arabs of that time, that they do not respect the ties of kinship. You liars! Your Prophet Muhammad's Allah is a liar, and Prophet Muhammad himself is a liar. And so, Sanjay, do you see what the Shias have done here? How they lie and lie and lie. Yes? May they be ruined, destroyed by their own Allah, who says in Surah Dhariyat, these Shias also. And I'm here for the truth. I'm not going to be like a, lame Lalupanju person, lame person. I give it to the Shias, they deserve this. Come out of the lies that you've been spewing against and spreading against Abu Sufyan, Muawiyah, and Amr. He cut him in two, this Ali. Qatil. What a Qatil Ali is. Killer. Kill and be killed. Kill and be killed. Surah Tawbah at 1 to 3. This is the killer. That's why at least Abu Bakr was true about Ali, against Ali. Look who's coming, the killer. This killer is coming. And the head of this killer is Prophet Muhammad, Allah. And after that, Prophet Muhammad. And after Prophet Muhammad, Ali. Now, when I try to be Sharafat said, softly speaking, nicely speaking, you don't hear that. So, like Christian Prince said, right? Only Christian Prince, how many has he? Because I'm not going to take your deceptive ways and cunning ways and sly ways coming here, right? Right now, I'm on Shia Islam. And look what Ali has said, and you cannot divert me here. I'm going to sit on it and chew on it, tell you every point here. You see, in Surah Tawbah, Surah Tawbah, get this right now. Stop dilly-dallying and making excuses for the Shia Muslims. I've had enough by you Hindus also defending these Shia Muslims and their belief. Shia Islam. Showing me how terrible Sunni Islam is by showing me their hadith. They do not consider respect. I've had enough of such Hindus, please. Don't come here. Thank you, but no thank you. They do not respect. This is against the polytheists, pagan Arab, idol worshippers, ties of kinship. And if the Shias don't want to come here, then stop telling me that you will threatening me and that I'm a liar like that Saklan Heather. You should also stop. You have no rights on me. What? Not they respect towards Surah 9, Ayat 10. Kinship and not covenant. How dare you say this? How dare your Prophet Muhammad Allah say this against the polytheists? What is this is given by the Shias here, right? In Surah 33, Confederates Surah. Where is it? Are you really, Sanjay brother, I have to say this, are you really concerned, sister, about my, haven't you seen how these Shias have come here, Saklan Haider against me? And Tamur. So please come here if you are concerned for the truth, exposing lies that I am against even peaceful religions. Even Ismaili Islam. Don't give me your lame nonsense, deceptive, sly ways. I won't take it. So you're not concerned about my health and my mission. You don't respect my mission. I'm trying to help the Shias also, along with the Sunnis, to leave Islam. Mr. Sanjay, please get this, right? So this, and moreover, what Ali has said, okay, so this, right? What Ali has said here, my goodness. Ali has said, you won't take your own history. Some of the Shias would reject this when your religious scholars have given this. What did Ali say here to Amr? Huh? Ali replied, there could be no. What is Amr appealing to in Ali? The ties of kinship, the ties, past, the ties of kinship. Ali disregards these ties of kinship. So isn't this against Surah? And you would say reject it? And also reject then Holy Prophet said, what the Holy Prophet said. It is a struggle between faith and infidelity, jihad between faith and infidelity. The embodiment of faith shall crush the entirety of infidelity. Then also reject this, because it's against Surah Tawbah ayat 10 that I showed you. It's against the Quran ayat. It's saying that the polytheists broke treaties, moreover, did not respect the ties of kinship. But like I have been showing you through the Quran ayats, that actually it is what Prophet Muhammad has said and what Ali has replied to Amr. And these ayats are deceptive, right? So, yes, it is a struggle between faith and infidelity. The way I showed you the Quran ayats, it makes the Prophet Muhammad saying true. And all other Muslims who believe, or even Shia Muslims, that this and what Amr said is wrong, or what Ali replied to Amr is wrong. Ali not respecting ties here. Prophet Muhammad saying it is a struggle, a fight, a jihad against faith and infidelity. That's why kill Amr, kill the polytheists if they don't become Muslims. Surah Tawbah. I worked it out and gave it to you, but you somehow go to those ayats must be abrogated or there's a contradiction, right? Right or wrong? So then how many times are your hadiths wrong and misrepresenting the ayats? And your history too. How can we believe in this history every time? Oh, reject. Oh, yeah, compare it to the Quran ayat. But I'm telling you, if you compare it to the Quran ayat, one Quran ayat is lying. The Prophet of Allah, the Allah of this Prophet Muhammad is lying, not representing. History is talking against Surah 9, ayat 10. My goodness. At least that part. They don't respect ties. And then so how this Quran has deceived you, I'm like, and how much history of yours, Shias, you're going to reject because it doesn't go with, now showing you, it doesn't go with Surah 9, ayat 10. It is not the pagans who didn't respect the ties of kinship. It is it is the Muslims, the Prophet Muhammad also. This. Then we have, let not believers take disbelievers as allies rather than believers. And whoever of you does that has nothing with Allah, except when taking precaution against them in prudence. And Allah warns you of Himself, and to Allah is the final destination. What is the friendship awliya here? Word used, right? Surah 3, ayat 28. And what is the Shia commentary on this? So please, if you're coming here, it's my religion. Don't say anything to my religion, Shia. We are here. Please don't come like that, biased, prejudiced. My religion, my religion. This the ego. Come here for the truth. And this is how I'm showing the truth and exposing Islam. Right? This is the way I have chosen. Now, the Shia commentary on Surah 3, ayat 28, don't take the unbelievers for friends. Now, where are you going to say, so it's true, right, that what Amr said, pagans would take you as friends, but you don't take pagans as friends. Surah Mumtahana ayat 4 also, the Abraham and his followers said that enmity and hatred has arisen, started between you and us because you don't believe in our Allah. You don't believe in our Allah, right? So now, look, so if you're going to say, I'm going to reject, a Shia is going to say, I'm going to reject this history and how it is written here, right? How Ali replied to Ammar that it is a fight between faith and disbelief. And I will kill you. Moreover, no friendship. So the polytheists who worship false deities stand opposite to those who believe in one true God. Islam has made it like this. The Prophet Muhammad's Allah has made it like this. Then there cannot be any friendship between them because friendship is built upon the foundation of mutual love. Right? Oh, is this right? How can you love? What is this, Shias? This is nonsensical. You have jumped to mutual love. Okay. And you have contradicted yourself. The believers love Allah more than these pagans who take equals with Allah, love Allah. Love is a very active force, love between two individuals more often than not. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Whatever, no matter how much you give, Allah, you will not create affection between two people. It is Allah who creates affection between two people. Surah Maryam ayat also, we take, if you, those who believe and do good deeds, the gracious God creates love in their hearts. There was no love in the heart of Zainab also for her husband, forced to marry Zaid by Prophet Allah and Prophet Muhammad. So no friendship, no. Why are you blaming it? Okay, who are you? Now, what is this jumping? Why is he jumping to foundation of mutual love? Love is a. Wait a minute. Surah Mumtahana. Has he forgot? Your Shia religious scholar? Baba, here. Surah 60, ayat 4. Indeed, is there for you an example, good, in Abraham, right? And, okay, let me read it like this. There has already been for you an excellent pattern in Abraham and those with him when they said to their people, indeed, we are disassociated from you and from whatever you worship other than Allah. We have denied you, and there has appeared between us and you animosity and hatred forever until you believe in Allah alone. Now, in another ayat, Allah says, just because they believe in Allah, they are fighting us, they hate us. But what is Allah saying here? What is Allah saying here? You see the contradictions. Just because the Muslims say, we believe in Allah. And then Surah Yusuf, ayat 106, there are these polytheists, mushriks, who believe in Allah. And yet most of them who believe in Allah are mushriks, meaning polytheists, associators with Allah. You see the contradictions, contradictions, contradictions. Now, how will you use your mind? Tell me. Oh, the thinking Muslims, if the Quran ayat, how will you use the mind? Here. Oh, the thinking Muslim channel. Come on, tell me. How would you use the mind here? I'm not bullying you. Now I've had enough. I'm fed up. Please understand my position here. I don't want anyone to come and deceive me and be dishonest in a way that I go to Ibn Majah and Ibn this and Ibn that and Sahih Bukhari and all this. Please allow me, if to help, and please understand. Please, until I finish my thing, I have not been able to make notes. You know why? Because I'm not well since yesterday. I've had fell. You see, I have this spellbound. So at least regard what I have prepared, and it's not easy. Then I will make notes on this. When I make notes on this, then I can come. I was thinking the first one on that women, ayat Surah 33 at 59, was not that good because I didn't make notes on it. And then people come here and say make small short videos and all this. I can't make these short clips because I can't talk properly, and make short clips. Not a genius here. So I'm struggling. Please understand, and I've been saying this. Please cooperate. Please understand. You can have your say at the end of, or if you can stay at the end till the end, please. Then right now, what I've prepared myself for, I can only give you that, right? So there has already been for you an excellent pattern in Abraham and those with him, his people, and said to their people, they said to their people, indeed, we are disassociated from you and from whatever you worship other than Allah. We have denied you, and there has appeared between us and you animosity. So, where is the respect of kinship and all this? And Allah, Prophet Muhammad's Allah is blaming them in Surah 9, Ayat 10, the pagans of that time, of Prophet Muhammad's time, that you do not respect ties. Where's the respect for ties in here? It started here. It tells us, the Quran ayat tells us, this is where hatred, disassociation, and all this. How can you respect ties with the polytheists? Hatred, animosity, and hatred forever until you believe in Allah. So now it continues, right? Till there are Muslims, till there is Islam. This hatred and animosity. So then, what is Allah? Allah has, this is Quran ayat Surah Tawbah, right? 9. Allah is blaming the polytheists for not respecting ties. For God's sakes, what kind of people are you? Please, are you thinking? Are you even thinking in basic thought when you try to see whether there's a using your mind to see? Does it make sense? Is there contradiction? Why isn't your mind telling you, or thinking Muslims? Why isn't your mind telling you this is a contradiction? And why should they? They respect ties, but it's the Muslims who don't respect ties. It's the believers in Allah who don't respect ties. Who wouldn't? They've disassociated with idol worshippers, polytheists, mushriks. And mushrik is a wide connotation. It's not only idol worshippers that you would say, idol worshippers. Mushriks. Surah 9, ayat 10. So I'm going to hopefully just seeing not the respect ties, not they respect the ties. Who? Towards a believer. Oh, oh. It's totally contradicting Surah Mumtahana Ayat 4. Forever hatred and animosity, and we deny you. Please see this. To use your mind for this. Seeing thinking Muslims, the thinking Muslims. Why haven't you used your minds, thinking Muslims? Yes, because you see, God has put abomination on you. From the very beginning, you have not used your minds. You have been in fear. Your mind even has been curbed. If you were told the true meaning of akal, which comes from, and agal comes from akal, which comes from qutila or qatil, qutila, it would be that you should kill your soul to use your mind, akal. Give a rein to your soul. And that's why the knowledge of the soul has been given to you but little. And now from Imam Mahdi has appeared, says that gives you knowledge of the soul, right? And when he's giving you knowledge of the soul, I now can, what can I say, make out that he's not using here his Allah here, this Quran, these ayats, where your akal has to have a reign so that you don't use it. Kill it. Kill it so far that you don't even use your soul with your soul, mind, and body. Paying attention, you don't know what it's like. And you don't do that. You don't even use your thinking. You only use what Allah tells you because, this Allah has told you that this is better for you. And you don't know, but Allah knows. And also, in which ayat I've opened these ayats out, Surah, but I can't remember in which surah. Is He who created you from, wait a minute, not this one. So now we go back to, Ashar, ayat 7. See, Allah has also told you that you don't know if it's good for you or if it's bad for you. Allah knows. Now, how will you use your akal to know what is good for you and what is bad for you? Muslims, you can't use your akal there. Only what Allah gives you, what the messenger gives you, take through the messenger also, and these Quran ayats telling you what you should take, the good of this life, and what you should avoid, refrain, prohibit yourself. No. Allah has prohibited. Where's the akal? Akal is very, very limited in Islam. Even if you say you're thinking from the heart, and the heart is thinking, and wherever this heart is, spiritual heart, fu'ad or qalb, the akal that comes from the heart, let's say. Whatever you say about this, and it is Allah and for the messenger, you restore to his messenger this part. Take, and and whatever the messenger has given you, take, and whatever he has forbidden you, refrain from. And fear Allah, indeed Allah is severe in penalty. Right? Where's the akal? Does Allah say think before taking from the messenger? No. Here you can't use the akal. You can't be a thinking Muslim because Allah has said, whatever the messenger has given you, take. And what has, so in taking where the messenger gives you, take it without thinking. Forbid yourself without thinking. Refrain from what the messenger has forbidden you, refrain from. And he himself in Surah Tahrim ayat prohibits himself what Allah has made lawful for him, not just permitted, allowed. Refrain from. There's no akal here, thinking Muslims, where your akal is curbed. Here also, and the next one is what? The next ayat is in Surah Baqarah 216. And it may be that you dislike a thing from where? Akal or your desire or what? A thing which is good for you. And you like a thing which is bad for you, right? So you dislike and you like, you're using, but You see, here Allah has not put, but use your akal, use your akal. Think, Muslims, think that this is bad for you, this is good for you. No, Allah says, Allah knows, but you do not know. You don't have that knowledge. How can you use akal in this when you don't have the knowledge, when Allah hasn't given you the knowledge of things which are good for you and which are bad for you? Right? Allah has not given you knowledge. How are you going to think about it? About the thing which Allah has not given you knowledge of, whether it's bad or it's good. So here, this ayat tells us, Allah Himself is telling you, Surah 2, ayat 216. How much freedom do you have in thinking, Muslims? You don't even have the knowledge. I sound like Ali Dawa. See? You don't have the knowledge. So please, we have to using our akal. Although Allah said in Surah 10, ayat 100, I will put abomination on you if you don't use your akal. See how terrible Allah has been with you, how unjust, zalim, wicked, this Prophet Muhammad's Allah. And it is not for a soul to believe except by permission of Allah. And He will place defilement upon those who will not use reason. Now, some put reason, Maududi, I showed you understanding and conduct on this, and the tafsir of Maududi on this to point out clearly that above principle, and I can, right? But I'm going fast. To finish my presentation or whatever I've come here, the truth I've come here, whatever. I got bored of the, bleeding and inside or whatever, hurting and bruised. Oh, no. Even though bleeding, I don't want any pity or don't want to show that I'm some hero, brave. While in pain, action, Zahra in action. No, I just got bored, every time, every day I get bored. Can't do much. So I come here to help the Muslims and myself. But he throws the filth of ignorance, correct knowledge. Where have you got even knowledge? Allah, Allah, Allah. Some knowledge. Allah has not given you knowledge, even has deprived you of knowledge. Muslims. So you cannot think there. You cannot think what is good for you and what is bad for you. What zulm Allah has done on you. You see? Ignorance, the filth of ignorance. Excuse me, Maududi. Very well put. Thank you. What? Look, Surah Baqarah 216. Sorry, I'm passionate about this now. And very, very serious. It's a grave matter. It's a casualty of your souls, your mind, your akal, knowledge. You see it or not? Surah 216. Prescribed is upon you the fighting, qital, while it is hateful to you. Not even that you dislike, you hate it. It is hateful to you, them. Oh, you okay. But perhaps that you dislike now. Takrahu. From kurhun, perhaps you hate. Why? Allah doesn't even go in with the first word He's used here, hate. Even if it is hateful to you, continue with the same word. Or maybe what have they done? No. This perhaps, yeah. Say you see, Quran.com, correct yourselves. Battle has been enjoined upon you while it is hateful to you, but perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you. And even Allah is not sure because He says, perhaps. He should say, indeed, you hate a thing and it is good for you. Surely, surely. Allah is not sure. You see, what are you following? And now what will the Shia say? Oh, the Quran, you're waiting for the Quran, even the Imam, sorry, Ahmadis and all. The Imam Mahdi, the Hassan Askari's son that has appeared is with the Ahmadis. And I saw that he hasn't given the Quran like this. He hasn't brought the true Quran. Yes, he says he's got the true, which is there in, I think, with the Shias, right? Uh, that Prophet Muhammad did write a will, and but not in his handwriting. Sign, thumb, print, or something give us. Anyways, how Abdullah Hashim sees it. So, when will Imam Mahdi bring the true Quran and come here? Please, I warmly, you know, invite you and see this Quran, and then tell me, give me the ayat. What? See, oh, the Bibi Zainab and what Anita Rai has written in pain. What pain it must be, truly. But, where is Imam Mehdi now? I'm in lots of pain and I'm doing this still. I'm in pain, have been. And maybe my side, I don't know, cancer or something, liver cancer. But I won't go for chemotherapy. I won't go to the hospital. Let's see until my weekend, and then I'll call the ambulance. So this is my state. But I don't want your pity or anything. But Imam Mehdi, I, as a Shia and as now a truth seeker, how should Imam Mehdi come? Appear to me here. Challenged. Then give me the true ayat on this, right? It's his responsibility. Burden is on him. If the Shia say, and what the Al-Qafi and all their narrations of the Imams have said, that the true Quran is with Ali, and so this is a false Quran. Please come and make it available. If not me, I'm not that important, but the human being is important. They should have the true Quran with the Imam to save the human beings from the fire of hell and all the rest of the things. Terrible, right? Grotesque punishments in the hereafter and the fire of the hell forever. So, battle. Now, hate a thing which is good for you. And perhaps, you see what this word is? Was asa. Now, you want me to check the Shia, what translations Alal Bayt dip on this ayat? Perhaps. But it is possible that you just look, this not that maybe this, maybe Surah Baqarah at 216. I go to multilingual Quran. What have the Shia alims chosen? Which they have chosen Yusuf Ali, right? I don't have, look, for this ayat translation in English. Let's see what Yusuf Ali says. But it is possible again. Say, I forgot it. Little while, I forget. Yusuf Ali's translation. Yusuf Ali's translation is in multilingual Shia Quran and the tafsirs given there. Now you see, fighting is prescribed for you and you dislike it. Okay, Yusuf Ali doesn't put hate. Dislike it, but it is possible. Yani Allah is saying there's a possibility. Allah should know for sure, indeed, that you dislike a thing. He should put it like this rather than, but it is possible that you dislike a thing which is good for you and that you love a thing which is bad for you. Like Allah is telling them, for you it is possible. Okay. But for Allah it is sure, right? Sometimes he doesn't put it that way. Sometimes he puts like he doesn't put it for you that it is possible for you that you dislike a thing which is good for you, and then this is how you the Muslim mind would work to defend this. That Allah is saying it is possible for you, right? And not for him. But he knows for sure, but Allah know it. Yeah. Now Allah puts that, but Allah know it and you know not. And you have really, how these things you have accepted. No, you see, Allah has put, but it is possible. Allah has put it very softly to them. Like, I understand that it is possible for you to dislike a thing which is good for you. There's a possibility there. Why? Who opened this possibility? Huh? Who allowed? Who permitted this possibility? Allah did. Then go further with you. Allah did. Allah permitted for there to be a possibility for human beings to dislike a thing, even the believers. But once they become believers, Allah know it and you know not. So how much alim you are, who is above the alameen? The Bani Israel, the this and that. The prophets. Are Muslim believers also above? Allah has chosen them and made them go above the alameen, meaning above the world of knowledge, above the universe of knowledge, right? Alameen, knowledgeable. And here it is really strange that you are going to tell people to accept this ayat. And this is the way Allah has put it because, Allah has told human beings that there's a possibility in you that you don't have knowledge of what is good, what is hateful for you, what is good for you. And Allah know it and you know not yet. Yet no, you know not. So in this, don't use your mind. I have not given you knowledge even to know. I have not given you aql to know about this. Believers don't even know about it. If Allah gave them an aql, they're not going to use this aql because Allah know it and you know not. So included, believers included here. So this, ouch. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So, Sanjay, sir, brother, I will come to you, please. Sorry, it hasn't finished yet. I haven't finished with this. I apologize. And it is not for a soul to believe except by permission of Allah, right? Now, where do you use your akal? He will place, how can you use your akal to believe in Allah? Unless Allah gives you the permission to believe in Him, to believe, the soul to believe in Him. And then He says, He will put defilement upon those who will not use reason. And then your tafsirs, even the Shia tafsirs, go here and there. This point, Maududi says that this points out clearly that the above principle is not applied blindly and irrationally. So, meaning that although Allah permits you to believe, yet you cannot believe without Allah's permission, and you should use your Maududi puts understanding and conduct. Now, what is this akal? Sahih International puts reason. Can you use your akal to believe in Allah? By the permission of Allah. You don't even know what is good and bad for you. Allah knows. Allah has withheld much knowledge from you. Or how much knowledge? See that, at least you don't know. So if He's telling the disbelievers, then do you know as a believer? Only Allah know it, and you know not. So how much knowledge? जितनी चाबी भरी राम ने उतना चले खिलौना. Amitabh Bachchan singing, lip singing in the movie. So whatever knowledge Allah has given even to the believers, that's how Allah knows. That's how the believers know, right? And you don't know. So you can't use your akal here. Agal. It's it's in, you don't have it. You don't have the knowledge. Allah knows, right? So now Allah's telling you that fighting is prescribed for you, even if you dislike it. But it is possible that you dislike a thing. You dislike a thing, possibility. Because why? Allah not give you knowledge. Oh, you see how deceived you are. But Allah know it and you know not. So if you don't know how much knowledge Allah has given you, how much knowledge? Not on like fighting. You don't know much, right? Allah knows. How can you believe in Allah? Huh? Who knows, but you don't know. Certain things you don't know. You even dislike it. You need to be fully, you need to have full comprehension of Allah, mind, body, soul, in every way, right? To know, to believe in Allah. Or you're just going to leave the best. Okay, leave the rest to Allah. Allah knows best. But how will you? Then the rest of the thing is blindly following Allah without your thinking. Get it? Do you get it? Or am I? These Sunnis, Shias, Ismailis. I'm not trying to. Please see this. When I just feel so sorry for you. When I get angry, it's the hurt, deep hurt inside, that you're saying, allow this. No, no, we can do this. We can believe in this. But it's my duty to tell you, what nonsense are you believing in? Exposing this. And then when I get angry, then you would say, oh, she's bullying us, she's doing this. I'm not doing, or she's arrogant, she just wants to do it her way. God knows what you will start to think and show here. Right? This is, please, I'm not, it's not my arrogance. It's deep. It's do you think this, out of arrogance, I would do this? When my motto, I love humility, I love humbleness, but I can't make you believe. Okay. So do you think out of arrogance, I would put you down? Say, look, how can you believe in this? As a teacher, secular, at least I've seen my American school teachers and Pakistani teachers, when they teach, they want to be good at their at the subject, and they want to teach properly, right? But if the student doesn't get it, it's failing, failing, failing. And this is about your life. They will try. And I know they softly, kindly, nicely. They're not going to beat you or anything. And beating is not good for understanding. You will never understand it. If I start beating you, I understand that. Or if I raise my voice on you. But sorry, I'm, after all, I care, and I don't want you to go through this. What my Allah, this was my religion, and it makes me angry. It, not because, and my arrogance, you may say that it is my arrogance. Oh, okay. So if this is, what is this? My arrogance, or is this my passion to help you Muslims come out of it? And I cannot stand lies and all this. You see, that's why I could not see this video, and now I've had enough. And you see, I've had enough. No, no, before also, like watching a movie, like the rape is getting, like it was like my blood is boiling watching Insaf Katarazu, or if you've watched, I didn't watch Lipstick. It's, it's similar to Lipstick movie, Insaf Katarazu, the Indian movie. You see my blood boiling, blood boiling, blood boiling. In the court case in Insaf Katarazu. I was small. I remember my mother and some friends had come of my father and mother, family friends, and we were watching this movie, and my blood boiling, blood boiling. You see, that's why I could not watch this. You see where the red line, oops, you see this here? And this much that I watched, it flew over my cuckoo's nest. I guess I understand if someone tries to. So if someone tries to deceive me, someone tries to, I get it. If I feel it, it makes me very angry. Okay, I think my right side is now bleeding. It feels wet inside. And I can even smell, but I'm not going. I will die here if I have to. I'm not going to die in the hospital. I want to, a sick brother asked me in London, how do you want? I want to die saving someone's life. So I can't take lies and all this. I just cannot stand it. This is how I was trained by my teacher, and when I was very young, by the age of 10, 11, I couldn't even like, kidding, or like sometimes white for her own good or for something, to avoid fighting and uh, not incriminating people, not lying against people. Like, oh, she's the one who's stuck the tongue out. I didn't. If I stuck my tongue out, I would say, yes, I did. Not like that, no. So the truth, speak the truth, tell the truth. Mm. Even if it be against yourselves, Quran ayat. Eh, So then, even if it is against my religion that I call mine, and I left that behind long time ago when I joined St. Joseph's College by the grace of God, like what is mine. And some people, like I would even tell my aunt, no, 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 don't get angry, don't get upset with people just because you know uh, she said she said this against my niece, not on my niece. See, if I'm wrong, then tell me I'm wrong, and don't get angry at that person, a relative or a community member. If they are saying I did something to them wrong, then if I'm wrong, I'm in the wrong. But getting angry, even if they are wrong about it, but don't get angry at them because they said, feel it, that they said something against me or my niece. You see, my personal thing, it becomes personal, right? So if please don't take this personal, nothing is ours. I started to do this. And also, I didn't want my community members to come up to me and say, "Oh, she is," give me attention, and like start saying, "Hello, your mother, your father. Oh, she's must. Oh, a father or a mother." No, let's meet as human beings. And then I started to tell myself, "This is your Imam Barga, and you're sitting in the front with the abut of Bibi Sakina, and give me thread, yes, yes, here, and I've got all the power here, authority. Yes, give her a thread, and yes, aapko, what do you want in this?" So, go back, sit at the back or in the middle. I read Jesus Christ. I bought a Bible, right, in Karachi, and so those who sit in the front will be at the back in the end. And so all this, oh, you know me, and I know you, and you know my mother, and no sense of belonging, no sense of I know you, you know me, like that. No favoritism, nothing. This is my Imam, like this is the Imam Barka. I've been here since childhood. I know I'm in the forefront. I'm a volunteer. I'm a Hashmi volunteer. I'm this and that. Then go to Defense Imam Barka and feel like an outsider. But no matter how much I tried, I still had that. Without, Sanjay says, without lies, Islam dies. Thank you, Sanjay, for this very much. This, even the Christians have been saying online. Without lies, every religion dies. Every religion. I've seen even Christianity dying without lies. It's not only Islam. Even Christianity dies without lies. So now where are we? Thank you. Thank you for staying here with me and not getting offended. This means you're persevering for the truth, right? And only for the truth. How do you say it? I have a freestyle English, I don't. American school taught me, or where I learned that, I can't be a book English person talking in English. I think a little bit comes from like American school, that it's a very freestyle. It's not very rigid. Yeah, this is the way to talk in English, and the proper English and all this. Okay? I think this is why. Ouch. Now, where? So sorry if you feel I sound like I'm arrogant. I really, I don't know how to. And there are hypocrites who sound okay. So, and you never know. It's insincere people. They sound very sweet, sweet talk, nicely talking, and all this. I'm also fed up of that also. Just out of politeness or cordiality. No. So this is how I am. I apologize if this comes across as being rude. I apologize to you. Muhammad said his parents in hellfire. I think that's from the Sunni side again, Sanjay. That's from the Sunni side. No way can you tell the Shias that Muhammad said this about his parents. They will do matam. They'll start crying. They'll feel. Hello, they'll start crying with the Sunnis. Lawn Allah Umayyad, Lawn Allah Muhammad, Allah and Muhammad and Ali Muhammad's enemies. Lawn. Allahumma lawn. they'll start saying that. Like, you know what I mean? They want to uh, persecute you. They know where this is coming from. The Shias know. Allahumma lan, the enemies of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad who have said, and these hadiths. So give me the hadiths. What hadith now? Okay, a little bit. Oh, oh. Where has he said this in the Sunni hadith? That the Sunnis take. Sunnis don't even take Prophet Muhammad being the knowing. The Christians can then, they Quran ayat that Surah Maryam, I'm blessed the moment I was born, and he talks even. Infant Jesus is talking. How many days old? My goodness. Sunnis think that Muhammad started to know when he got the wahi, and he was very, very scared, and this and that. So this really, Sunnis, we are helping you also leave Islam. What is this? Mummy, where are you? 93. She's going to be 90. Well, I don't think I'll live to see her. I think this month. No, no. Oh, maybe I'll live she'll be 93. I can't take it. That's why maybe I'm my pain, a liver. Feels like inside so bruised. So I'm dying. Hello, people, don't cry for me if I die. My mommy is 93. I can't take it. Life would be better if I die without. Life would be better without me. Okay, let's. This is my English. Huh? Now, where do we go? Surah Mumtahana, I showed you. Oh my God, Sunnis. Shias will say, get well soon, sister. Everyone's been, we've been praying, but don't, no, thank you for your wishes. I appreciate it, but let's face reality, right? There are people who have died of cancer. There are people who have been healed and had miracles, miraculous healing, like Anita Murjani. Maybe I won't. So you know that yesterday I was laughing, Sanjay. I called you Sanjay Dutt. And another thing, I said that I want to be diplomatic on, and I went on. Oh my God. I don't think anyone would want to take me for an interview or ask me any questions. So anymore. I called Sanjay Babu. No, again Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Bhai, brother Sanjay. Sanjay Dutt. Oh my God. Sanjay Babu. They call him Sanjay Babu. Sanjay Dutt. Can I call you Sanjay Babu? So I want to be diplomatic about the Israel and Palestine. And no one will ask. Sanjay, you will not ask me again my opinion. No, I don't want to give my opinion. So, yes, ex-Muslim Ahmad has also shown this, right? That the Prophet Muhammad said that his parents will go to hell, hellfire. It's in the Sirat of Muhammad or a Hadith, and you can work it out. Like, yeah, work it out. But Fatima bint Asad will not go to hell. His aunt, Imam Ali's mother, who he slept with, the ex-Muslim Ahmad thinks that he had Prophet Muhammad sleeping with Fatima bint Asad in her grave, had sex with her. That's really something. I don't think he did that. But this Allah, do you see Sanjay Babu? Acha, Sahih Muslim to now I'll go there again. Sahih Muslim. Now you can give me that other you message retracted. I got angry at him so much that he got very scared of me. And he retracted his the hadith. People are so scared of me. I bully them around. I must have wrecked your nerves here. And also 976. Okay. So now we got there. Sanjay Babu, the Anas reported. Don't say Anas. Anas reported, verily a person said, Messenger of Allah, where is my father? He said he is in the fire. When he turned away, the Holy Prophet, called him and said, verily my father and your father are in the fire. Now you know how the Shias will take this. Law on Allah on Prophet Muhammad's enemies. Who is this Anas? Anas. Where do they get all the enemies of Allah? You see how they have tried to. So it's the same Sahih Muslim hadith. Sahih Muslim. Sanjay Babu wanted to show Sahih Muslim. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to Sanjay Dutt and Sanjay Babu. It's coming. Sorry. 971. Oh, 976. Sorry. Is the shaitan coming now to, make me make mistakes like this? Abu Huraira reported, Lan Allah, Abu Huraira, enemy of Prophet Muhammad in Islam. Shias, the Apostle of Allah visited the grave. And you know what Shias have said? Abu Huraira is the father of cats. Huraira means cats. Cat. The father of cat. Cats. The Apostle of Allah visited the grave of his mother, and he wept and moved others around him to tears, and said, I sought permission from my Lord to beg forgiveness for her, but it was not granted to me. And I sought permission to visit her grave, and it was granted to me. So visit the graves, for that makes you mindful of death. Oh, so you can't visit but before this Islam came, right? Whoever you were, Allah should forgive you, or the Abrahamic religion comes in. Oh, Allah can forgive the Sabians, the Christians, the Jews, but not the idol worshippers. So this means his mother was an idol worshipper. And so was his father, but they say Khadija wasn't. Yes, yes. Thank you for these hadiths. Since, Sanjay Babu, Sanjay Bhai. Sanjay Bhai, I said, brother, we call Bhai. You understand, right? Urdu? No, I want to speak in English. Sanjay brother. See? Muhammad said his parents in hellfire. You're very right. It's in the Sunni sources, Islamic sources, but the Shias don't take that. There's Jacob. You see, it can't be that Shia Muslims also say that Aisha committed zina. Yes, I think they say that. But it wasn't Ali, and it wasn't them. Actually, they say that they did not, no, they did not spread the rumor against Aisha. It was Abdullah ibn Ubay. It was a hypocrite from their side, but it goes well with, because I don't think Shia say that she committed zina, but Shia say that she met, after Prophet Muhammad's death, she met Muawiyah, and I think she had a like she really like Mawiya would come in not behind the hijab. So like she had an affair with Mawiya. They the no, they don't. It's the it's the Islamic history that insinuates this. I think she met Mawiya, and then it's not like in Surah 33, ayat 53, or where, that the Prophet's wives, Safwan, no, after Prophet Muhammad's death, not this adultery at this time with Safwan, Acha, but afterwards, I think Aisha, it's in Islamic history, Aisha met, after the Prophet's death, Aisha used to meet Muawiyah a lot. And like, coming in her apartment and all. Yeah, but not only Shias, like Muhammad Ayad on his channel was saying that Aisha was a very low life, and her father also, and she was a very loose person and all this. Not Shias. She became widow at 18 years old. You see, Shias go on this that Aisha annoyed Prophet Muhammad a lot, and she was a very jealous wife, right? But not this zina. I don't think Shias say that Aisha committed zina. Oh, yes, she became a widow at 18 years age. Yeah, this history I'm really bad at. Very good, Sanjay. You're really good at this. So thank you for filling up for where I'm terrible. I would not have made out Aisha's age at at the death of Prophet Muhammad. She became a widow at 18 years age, and then in Surah Ahzab, the men are told, or what? The wives are not supposed to. Prophet Muhammad's wives are not supposed to marry anyone. No one is supposed to marry Prophet Muhammad's wives. So they're not supposed to marry anyone either. That's so sad, right? Ouch. So if this pain doesn't go, I hope I don't have to go to the hospital. Clinic. So, yeah. So this, terrible. No, I don't, the Sanjay, I cannot say, I don't know. I don't think the Shias, you see, Imam Ali did not spread the rumor that Aisha committed zina. So we refrain from saying that, but the Shias would refrain. Because the ayat came down that she was innocent, she did not commit zina, right? So we believe in the Quran. So the Shias cannot not believe in the Quran ayat on this when she was, this thing of committing adultery with Safwan. But afterwards, Aisha did meet, after the death of Prophet Muhammad, Aisha meeting Mawiya. I haven't checked this, Mawiya, the history. It was declared weak by Al. Oh, there's a hadith too, not only in the history of Islamic history. I never found the Prophet absent. Narration has narrated Muhammad bin Ishaq, who said it has been narrated from Abu Bakr. Aisha said that I never found. Similarly, Muawiyah was declared weak. What is this? What is this hadith? Sorry, but I never found the Prophet absent. He was made to travel. Hmm. What is Aisha meeting? They say they also say that Muawiyah killed Aisha. I don't know. I haven't gone this far in the Islamic history. Jang-e Jamal, Battle of Jamal. Ali versus Aisha. Yes. But when did Aisha and Muawiyah used to meet? Aisha meeting Muawiyah. 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 Oh, I can't find it now. It's okay. Sorry. I just heard that Aisha used to meet Muawiyah. Muawiyah used to meet Aisha after the death of Prophet Muhammad. Ah, and I think they had so it's insinuated, implied that they, but I better not say these things when I can't find it, right? Better leave it. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, now let's back to this. So you see, um, is this interesting, Sanjay, brother? That can you get it? That where like the Muslim, I'm on this topic. It is he on the topic I'm on. It is he who created you from dust. Not this part. Who is taken in death before, and so that you reach it. Perhaps you will use reason. See now, can you use reason on this? That it is Allah who created you from dust. How do you know that Allah created you with the akal? Using akal that you were created from dust? Do you have, okay, Allah gives you the knowledge that the dust was taken from the earth, which He created you from. But can you use your akal to find out that you were created from dust and that Allah created you from dust? When you use your akal, you know where you've come out from, and the firstborn, the first made man. How do you know who made it? Can your mind go there? Please tell me. Can your akal go there? Taqiluna. Use reason. Please, can your akal go to when Allah created you from dust, then from a sperm drop? Okay, now we're coming to the embryo, then from a all this. Sperm drop, egg is missing, and were you a clinging clot? If, God forbid, women see clinging clot, that means they've miscarried or something. It's dangerous. If it's a clinging clot or a blood clot, it is not like this. Sahih al-Bukhari 6227 narrated Abu Huraira, Prophet Muhammad said, Allah created Adam in his picture. Oh, okay. No, but you see, I'm on the akal part. Yeah, it's what the Prophet tells you, what Allah tells the Prophet. Even the Quran ayat is here. But can you really use your akal? Sanjay Dutt, are you, oh, Sanjay brother, are you with me or are you somewhere like, are you with me on this? Am I, can people see this or is it too difficult for them, the Muslims, to see? That there's a limitation on the akal, the mind, or the heart thinking. How shall I put it? I haven't figured it out myself from Quran ayahs. Yes? Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate this. So you see, only if Allah tells you what you are created from. So, what does Allah say? And among you is he who is taken in death. Again, tawaf, tawaf. Oh my God, this is not death. Moth. Moth is death. Even in the Quran. This is, sorry, this is tawafa. What? Tawafa. This is tawafa. This is not moth. I think you're a fan of Sanjay Dutt. No, no, it's I was before. No, I was like not a fan. I uh, I liked his mother. I liked like yeah. Uh, no, no, I wasn't the fan type. I just kept his pic. Can't say. I can't say what. You know, watching this Rocky and all, and his mother and his father's movies, and also, uh, ouch, ouch. So, I think you're a fan of. It is he who created you from dust, then from a sperm drop, then from a clinging clot. Then he brings you out as a child. Yes, we all know that the child comes out, and that this nature natural. Then no, no, wait a minute, Sarah, you are very wrong. You are telling us that Allah did not create, God did not create us from dust, and moreover, you are saying that the sperm drop, we are not created from the sperm drop. Moreover, you are telling us that the clinging cloth is not where we were in the embryo. From whose but then from, so he created you from dust, then he created you from sperm drop. Yeah, that father's sperm drop, Adam was created. Look how Allah, this create or this bring about. He brings you out. He brings you. No, no, he's made it. So he is the one who khalaqa, created you from dust. Then from a semen drop, he created you. Again, he created you from a state. Then from a clinging substance, he created you. Oh, Allah put it this way. I'm not going into medical proof. Just please, this mind of yours, Allah created sperm drop, Allah, but this coming from the natural laws He has made. Please, what Allah doing? How Allah saying? Putting. My mind is I become retarded. Yes, Adam was created, and then the creation took place. It by no no. Then what happened? Allah has formed where? Oh, the way the Sunnis take it. No, no, not tell the Shia that Allah have formed. Nauzubillah, nauzubillah. No, no, where did it say Allah have formed? In Quran ayat give me, not a Sunni hadith. Oh, now you see how you use your mind, the thinking Muslims, how you use your mind. See how Allah is telling you to use your mind. Now what? According to your own disposition, Quran ayat, Surah Isra at 84 or what? You all. So what Allah tell you, mostly your mind going thinking pattern. Now how the Sunnis think, you see, Sanjay Dutt most, oh sorry, Sanjay brother on that Sunni side giving me, right? But Quran ayat, not to say that Allah have anything, even if Allah not have shin, this wrong taken by Sunnis. Shia, ask the Shias. So you see, different thinking patterns in Muslims. One book, one book. Shias have so many imams, and even then, they, oh my God. And they're blaming, they say that Sunnis have been deviants because they haven't followed the imam uh, appointed by Allah. And so the imams have explained these Quran ayats so well. In Quran, that's how Allah made Maryam pregnant. Really? Yeah, yeah. Like, oh, you mean to say through Quran ayats you worked out? That's amazing. How did you work that out? Because I was thinking, you should have been there when I was doing the Lord. Yeah, the Lord was with Maryam. Surah 66, ayat 12. Yeah, this is my favorite, Sanjay. Quran, brother. Surah 66, ayat 12. Did I get this right, Chetan? I got it right. Remember, remember Maryam, the daughter of Imran, who guarded Allah on this farjaha, anyways, men also chastity. Okay, so how Allah not protect chaste vagina. No, but Allah say to for the men also, Surah 33 and 32, that not vagina. For the men, He say, protect your far who protect their chastity. So Allah uses the same word for men. How can it be vagina? This is what I was thinking. Okay, let me see what the first thing, and then if I remember the second. No, farjaha is not this vagina. Yeah, it refers to private part, but the men's side, men don't have a vagina, and Allah has put the same word for men, right? Let's see, we'll check that. Uh, right now, blew into through her. He's saying through our angel, and she believed in. Wait a minute, our spirit, ruh, and she believed in the words of her Lord. Here, you've worked it out. It refers to private parts. Yes, not the vagina. So, not only the female, you see, because I was thinking of showing something. How did you work this out that Allah has a form here? He has a spirit, the way you see, then please make a like a live stream on this, like or a video on this, and show me, please, how you work it out. I know it's difficult to be just commenting here, and so if you can explain to me, although it'll be very difficult for you, how does Allah have a body part form? Oh, so then you're going to Sahih Bukhari 6227. Wait a minute, let me show you here. If the Christians, where have you learned from that this faraja is a vagina only? From Rob Christian or where? Because you see, I was checking it, Surah 33, Ayat 30, for men. How can men protect their vagina? So it has to be private part or chastity here, what Allah means by it. No, where's that ayat? Surah 24. Surah 24. Ayat 30, I think. Where is it? Surah Nur? Yeah. Tell the men to reduce, to lower their gaze, and they should guard furujahum, their chastity. So this is the male human part. Like Allah uses the same word in a different form. In that context, it's vagina for the women. And for the male, this is their male, this is their furuj. Furuj. And for the male, in that verse, Allah blew his spirit into Mary for Jaha means. Yeah, but you were saying that Allah has a form. Okay, yeah, in that verse over here on this point, sorry, I didn't get where Allah has a form also. Yeah, in that point, that's the woman's private part, but it doesn't only mean the woman's private part, right? Or in Arabic, you can change this word to mean the men's private part, dick, penis. Huh? How can this be the man, furuj? Yeah, I'm talking about this word, farjaha. Okay, farjaha equals to vagina. Show it. Oops. I, in context, it means vagina. Oh, read it in context. Okay. So here in context, it means the man's penis. Then, and not chastity, the way they put it. And this Allah, very, very vulgar. Extremely vulgar. So I was going to go on this, but I had to stop while, so you see, I don't know why in my for for this live stream they do not respect uh, freedom in Islam. See, freedom. Islam gives the right of freedom of thought and expression to all citizens of the Islamic State on the condition, there are conditions that it should be used for the propagation of the virtue and truth, and there are conditions and many other conditions like Allah, only from Allah what you get. So you don't use your mind when Allah tells you, and not for spreading evil and wickedness. The Islamic concept of freedom of expression is much superior to the concept prevalent in the West. Oh, I disagree with this, human rights in Islam. I definitely disagree with this. In that verse, Allah blew His spirit into Mary. Farjaha means what? This, yeah, okay, I get that. But for the men, then it would mean the private part, because it's the word farj. And how you put it in Arabic, male private part and woman private. Okay, so it's the same word in Quran Allah uses, but in different form for the men and for the women. Yeah, so we have to read that in context. Oh, yeah. And then if Allah you see what Allah has done here. Another, look at this. In Quran, Allah directly appeared to Mary in form. Yeah, I was also showing that the Lord appearing, and that's Allah. Yes, yes. That also I was showing in my previous live stream. So Allah does have form, but the Muslims, the way you see now, the way Allah has used for uh, for this private part to say that wait a minute, let me just sorry hello Danish, welcome here. Surah Nisa, where is it? Sorry, I haven't made notes, so thinking begins in there's so much I had to cover, so I haven't covered it. I apologize. Fujur meaning okay. You see in Surah Shams, Ayat 8, Allah says that, and He inspired it, wickedness and its righteousness, right? Fujur, the same word for the male, female, private part. Okay, how are you? I'm not too good. I'm just into this right now. Thank you for asking me. You're Pakistani. Okay, welcome, Pakistani. Danish brother, welcome. So, and inspired it, its wickedness and its righteousness. Okay, so fujur is that the private part he uses here. Why does he use it here? You know why? And guess why he uses it. And then in Surah Qaf, ayat 6, he said he uses this fujur or what? Then do not they look at the sky above them, how we sorry, excuse me, how we structured it and adorned it, and not for it any rifts. So furuj, right? So farjaha is a private part, and it comes from this farja. The word furuj comes from farja. In the end, it he puts it so that it rhymes. You know the Quran ayat says Surah Maryam ayat, in the end they rhyme, so that it rhymes with the last word, right? Bahijin, bahijin, sorry, bahij. Surah Mursalat ayat. You see how vulgar Allah is. He had another word, Surah Mursalat ayat 9, furijat, furi, furijat, farjaha. No, not liking. I don't bring my liking or disliking here. It's about, I'm doing academic work on exposing Islam. There's a false religion. GJHHM, what shall I call you? FGI. You see how, now you see this furijat word? It comes from that, the private parts of the male and female, cleft asunder. Okay? So he could have used another word for this, like he used it in infitar for heavens cleft asunder, right? But why doesn't he use this word for Allah? This is this furid, this for this word in Surah Mursalat that is used for a jud is from farjah, the private part, the opening, that very bad vulgar. I'm an ex-Muslim. Oh, Sanjay is, oh, you're talking. Okay, thank you, Sanjay. And when the heaven is opened, right? So, Surah Fussilat ayat 9, Allah uses taking that private parts of men and women, word, for a jat. And when the heaven is opened, the sky is rent asunder, right? Whereas in if the in oh God, in Surah 82, in the I've maybe not hardly come to this surah. Surah 82, ayat 1, he says again, when the sky is cleft asunder, but he uses a different word for it, infatarat. You see this? Infatarat, right? And what, so, and we'll go to the tafsir also on another. So you see, why does, okay, sorry, don't want to confuse you. Okay, look, here, I hope, shaitan, go. Okay, when the sky breaks apart. Why does he use infatarat here? Have you ever noticed? It's not a bad word. It's not that from farja, woman's vagina or man's penis, because it has to rhyme with inta tahrat, inta tarat, scatter. It has to rhyme with this. And here in Surah Mursalat, it's ayat 9. Why does he use a different word for cleft ascender when he has the word there in Surah uh, Infit, Infitar, right? Infitar? Huh? You see this? And what a vulgar God this is. Notice, notice. He wants to rhyme. And also, what a vulgar. You see, in Surah Qaf, and the earth we spread it out and cast there and firmly set mountains and made grow therein of every beautiful kind. Do you see any flaws in it? Like any flaw in the heaven? Furujin, rifts. Now here he used the same in different form from farja, the woman and man's private part, right? Do you see any rifts in it? And what do you get from any cracks? So here there are no cracks. That is, in spite of all its amazing vastness, the wonderful order of the universe is so coherent, says Maududi, and firm in its composition, so perfect, right? That there is no crack or cleft in it. But now what Allah does is He's going to cleave asunder, bring a crack in the heavens. You see this? Sama, the sky or the heaven, right? There's no, even if you put sky, okay, in all those three ayats, there's the sky. They put heaven in English translation or the sky for sama. And samai is put in all three ayats, right? Surah 50, ayat 6. Now look at so there's no rift, no cleft, no crack in the sky or the heaven. Continuity breaks nowhere. But when does it break? When Allah wants it to break. This also, right? Now he uses a very bad word here that he uses for women and men private part, furuj, this farjaha, from there. This is the word, right? And here also, Surah Qaf, right? And Surah Mursalat, now why does Allah have to? And the sky is rent asunder. When the heaven is rent asunder, has a crack. The heaven cracked. Why did the heaven crack? And when the heaven sama'u, same word, sama'i, sama'u, sky, heaven, is cleft asunder. There, if you say the sky, but the sky doesn't have any cracks, see how he's made it, without cracks. And now he himself is going to put a crack in the heaven, sky. And then he's used a bad word here, for a jut. The male and female private part. And wonder why? So this just out bonus. Wonder why? Because the other in Surah Infitar ayat, you see, if he puts Infitarat, maybe he can't put this word here in Surah Mursalat. Both are the same. The heaven is cleft asunder. So he puts Furajat. Farajat. Furijat. It's a bad word. Oh, sorry. It's not a bad word. Sorry, excuse me. It's like, it's the private part that the Muslims would think it's a bad word. Like, when they come to Shiva Linga and all this. But their own Lord has done this, putting a word. I don't think it is bad, right? The private parts of women and men, they're not bad. And if the indigenous people and the forest people want to be naked, let them be naked. No private part, it's not bad or anything. But according to Islam, meaning, you see how vulgar, like according to Islam and the way they would, things they say about linga that they worship, okay, but why the linga? The linga is the penis, penis. Now, heaven, this furajat, because whatever that word is in Surah Qaf, you see, Furijat goes with Nusifat. Or God knows what this God is trying to do, really. But possibility that he couldn't find here, he couldn't put here because the ayat infitarat, Furijat. He could have put infitarat also. Okay. But it's the same. Okay, no, wait a minute. I'm wrong. It could have gone and could have rhymed with the word here, furijat. Furijat infitarat. Yeah, it could have. But I don't know. Then I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. But I'm right about the word that he's used here, furijat, is cleft asunder. Meaning, what does it mean? Let's go to corpus. Oh God, where's corpus? Quran corpus, word by word. Is this the one? It is you created you from dust. This is on Akal. Where's the Furijat? I was Farajah. Farajah. Oops. Sorry, you see, this is the thing I get like this when I don't use notes. I apologize. Please give me some time. Corpus Quran. Okay. So this, why does Allah do this? Very, very, according to himself and Islam, very vulgar, right? Fur, fur, fa, fur, ra, j, jim, faraj, faraj. Yeah, this is Fuad. What did I do? What's it? The hearts? No. Fuad. Farj. Far. Uh, far. Okay, I can't find it here. Sorry. Oh God, this is the problem with me. Far. F. B. Can't find it. I don't know why the Farj. How to find this word far farjaha. So, sorry, just give me some time. Wherever there's Quran corpus, now I've forgotten Quran corpus. Tequila, Quran corpus. You see, her chastity, of their modesty, their chastity, it means the private parts, male and female, right? And furijat is cleft asunder. This is used in verb form. This, her chastity, farjaha, Surah 77 ayat 9 that I showed you. Cleft asunder, the heaven, the sky, or the heaven. Allah has used this word, the male female private part, on cleaving asunder, breaking the heaven, right? See? And I show you that in Arabic Quran.com. And when the heaven is opened, oh my God, bad. It's not good. Like the private part he used for opening the heaven or the sky. But here, this used in Surah 77, ayat 9 only. And the same he say in Surah Qaf, he not, no, sorry, this about no rifts, no furuj, no furuj, yeah. And Surah Infitar, same when the sky breaks apart, opening. He used infitarat. That's why the Surah Infitar. He not use faraj. Why? Tell me. Any? I thought maybe because it wouldn't rhyme, but I was wrong with this. He can use these words to change it to me. I don't know what. Maybe didn't rhyme with the second ayat last word into, but I wasn't concentrating much. This was the last part after doing research on this, finding the sorry, doing work on this topic. So this last part I wanted to show you how terrible Allah is. He used this private part to cleave asunder heaven for heaven. When he have another word in Surah Al-Fatir, it's this. Prophet asked him to have a look at the girl, for the Ansar usually had a defect in their eyes. Oh my God. God, their private parts. Abstain from ill. Oh, I was trying to find if where it is say that this private part is vagina or penis. I not find it. So goodbye. Go away. Thinking begins in the heart, right? You would say. So this from understandingquran.com. Now see what they put here. I feel very, very sorry for them. Oh, this I can 2 years. This WhatsApp here, free all. Okay, free trial. Sorry, I can't read it like this. 2 years back when I gave a brief presentation. So, do you think from the heart now? The thinking Muslim from the Quran. So they have not traveled through the earth. What the ayat are the breasts within the breasts? Hearts are the main source of reasoning. Get it? Is Shias also? So you see in whose hearts is disease, hastening into association with them. Saying Surah Maida 52, they've given almost everywhere feelings precede thinking. Right? What you feel is what you say usually. So of course, this website is saying, giving the Quran ayats that you think from the heart. Hadith also, you think from the heart. Good. Blinded are the hearts. Okay, this hadith. Oh, sorry, this ayat good. Surah 22, ayat 46. Which are within the breasts. Right? So, Aqal, come in the heart. Fu'ad, qalb. Surah 22, ayat 46. Okay, so here Allah has used qalb. And what head? What the brain not to think? The heart only think. Okay. So, anyways, wherever you think from, Muslims? Oh, is thinking limited for only Islam, like in the daira, in the boundaries of Islam, what Allah give you, now what Allah give you, you take, right? You take what Allah give you. Now I going funny, my accent going funny, and when we, because I'm not making fun of Arabs or anyone, myself even. And when we bestow favor upon man, he turns away and distances. When evil touches him, he is ever despairing. Then what happened? Say each works according to his manner. Now, what about this? The disposition, the habit, and I showed you the tafsir on the Sunni tafsir. Very, very interesting. Manner, Shakila, its type. Now, what Allah put here in Surah 38, Ayat 58, again, Shakila he put, and other of its type kinds. Other of its type kinds, also he has to put. Like twice he make a cliche. What in a grammar wrong English they call it? Cliche or another word. This is a wrong grammar. Surah 38, Ayat 58. So you're Allah making mistakes like this? Surah 38, Ayat 58. Before shaitan makes me read it wrong, forget it, I should not be talking. And other of its type, kinds, azwaj, mates. Oh, Allah wants to tell you that there are other of its type, whatever its type, shakili, shakili, shaklihi, shaklihi, its type mates, of mates, azwaj, zawaj, from mates, wives, spouses, yes, such. Then shall ye taste it, a boiling fluid, and the fluid dark, murky, intensely cold, and other of its type mates, kinds. Wait, match them. Oh, Yusuf Ali put it better. Translating, you see, they cannot your other Sahih International, sorry, Maududi, sorry, and other penalties of a similar kind to match them. Hmm. Yeah, this okay. Okay, Yusuf Ali, you saved the day for Muslim. The Quran. You saved the day for the Quran. So this Allah want to rhyme or what you want to do, I don't know. Match them. And other of its similar kind to match them. Can you believe this, like how Allah put it here? No, no, wait. Even Yusuf Ali cannot save the day for the Quran. Now thinking Muslims, where you're thinking, if Allah, you see my thinking, like how Allah put it here, this wrong. Azwaj. It's type Shakila, right? Like disposition of their matching or match them or their spouses if, of their type. What not he do in hell? What not against these disbelievers? And how he put it, right? So no rational mind, forget thinking, whether it comes from heart. And they have to gather from the Quran itself that thinking comes from the heart. Okay, I not mind this thinking. Now, wait, aqal and qatil, qutali. Wait, it comes. Do you think that Allah is telling you? Maybe Allah want to tell you, use your akal, whatever heart, cut it, like cut the soul. Okay, so the thinking doesn't come from the soul, right? It comes from the heart, and yet the hearts have gone astray. Oh Allah, Surah Al Imran or what end of Surah Baqarah? Oh Allah, do not make our hearts go astray after Thou has guided it. Is that qalb or fuad? And the difference between qalb and fuad in that time. Okay, and do not go let our hearts go astray, right? They have to pray to Allah. So we're free thinking. If you're thinking, then you see it like this in Al Imran or where? Oh Allah, oh our Lord, we have heard the cry calling us to faith, believe, and we have believed. Do not let, then I think, not, do, oh, not, no, do not let. Why Allah only tell you to use your akal when your hearts and tell you to use your akal to believe in Allah? You cannot, because there's the hearts which they say, if you say thinking comes from the heart, reason comes from the heart. Do not let our hearts go astray. So I have to, it's becoming long live stream. How can you use your heart for thinking or even the mind to believe in Allah? I'm slow. Oh, this Ali Imran verse 8. Surah Baqarah finish, they start. Who say, Our Lord, let not our hearts deviate. Qulub. So you see, do not let our hearts deviate after when you have guided us. Now you have to pray that your heart also not to deviate. So how Allah appeal to your hearts, your to think, huh? To believe in Him only, like only your, you know, heart, your mind, huh? If the Muslims say that the hearts are the ones who think, this is the ayat, there's an ayat. They've given it, I know. But the contradictions on contradiction. Has Allah ever said that pray like this, oh Lord, do not make our akal go astray after you have guided it. Akal go astray. And then even the akal, if knowledge is not given much, then how you use akal to know Allah? Huh? Please tell me. Knowledge withheld, like Allah said, then that ayat, right? That you don't you may like a thing which is good for you and dislike a thing, oh wait, like a thing which is good for you and dislike a thing which is, oh, like a thing which is bad for you and dislike a thing which is good for you. Sorry, I get the, so Allah knows you do not know. Now knowledge of that is not given to you, some things like fighting and all this. Now how can you know that Allah exists? Knowing Allah through akal, using akal. Hello, can you please tell me? So this all nonsense coming, this Allah zalim, Prophet Muhammad Allah, you see, sometimes he use farja, sorry, from farja the word for heaven cleft asunder. Sometimes he say, look in the skies there in the heaven, if look up to the heaven, if there is any rift in it, what he make. Then he crack it open. What this? And then he used different words for cracking it open. Infatar, but or furuj, the private part. Now, have I confused you enough? Now tell me, which mind remain wholesome? That we look at this Quran and we make how good it is. That this, mind is steady, good. The reasoning is there's no logical fallacy. Now tell me, the Muslim thinking Muslims, come tell me thinking Muslims, huh? Quran make your mind think reasonably, properly, huh? So forget this. Come to Jiddu Krishnamurti. What is the mind, right? What is the mind? You see how you how in or like how he tell you like how I'm bad at so consistency, consistent um, clarity, clarity of conscious mind. See, there's clarity in Jiddu Krishnamurti. There's consistency. There's integrity. Quran has lost integrity. It's crooked. And Allah say, I sound like Ali Dawa. You see, the Quran is crooked. So Surah Kaf, you're thinking, really, it is like scattered, like some mixed mumble jumble. And what Allah say, what is thought, what is thinking? Please, it jumped to here, there, God knows, it's like it's everywhere. It is disorderly. It is a problem. And you have to really like use your mind. And when you're using your mind, what you get lost in a forest. Bad. It doesn't have maps, arrows, this, that. Terrible. This is worse. It is like you can't compare it to any map. How will you use your thinking here on Quran ayats? Forget thinking, that's what I say, thinking Muslims. It has fujured your intellect, fujured, crack open your head, your heart, crack. So what we become? What our minds, brains, heart become? Cracked. Right? That's why I think if Thaddeus from Reasoned Answer had come like this and then said, please see Muslims, this Prophet Muhammad's Allah, the Quran has made you crackheads, crackheads. Then no one would have said to Thaddeus that you are talking anti-Islam and you are insulting the Muslims. Like this come. So I make case for Thaddeus. You see, Muslims, we are cracked. Now you see, forget the thinking. Muslims. Surah, where I go? Correct. Where was I going? What is the mind? What is this? Has Allah told you how to use the akal? akal in Quran? Oh, no. Is there a definition of akal? The Quran doesn't use the word akal explicitly, but its verbal forms such as it is not even clear. Intellect, sometimes it's see, your own Wikipedia from, but it clear intellect is important because it allows humans to understand God's signs in nature. Only understand, but not to use the intellect of, and our akals are correct, left asunder. So please, there's no thinking Muslim that is wholesome in peace. Islam, Muslim, Muslim, Muslim. When Islam correct, it's not even Islam. You see this? Forget thinking. First time I come on thinking, zana, no assumption, this, that. Now I come like this on thinking. The thinking Muslims, please don't do this. Please leave this Islam. You want to find out what thought is, where it comes from, the origin, how it can be used in good and bad ways. All that Jiddu Krishnamurti will tell you. Not only tell you, he shows you and he says, come along with me. Right? He's got integrity. The Quran doesn't have integrity. On thought. What is thought? Thought is time. See, thought and its limitations. Realizing the nature of thought. Krishnamurti portal, sorry, right? Please read this. And then come back to your Quran and see. Please, a little bit. You've wasted how much? You've given so much of your time to Islam. A little bit now, I advise you, I don't force people. It through my passion and care and all this, or it may seem that I'm forcing you people to leave Islam. But really, I'm using reason, thought, proof from Quran ayahs. Even when I get angry, you see what I'm using, the proof I found. So this Jiddu Krishnamurti, please a little bit read this. Sorry, I don't want to go in there. For now, I will read. I've already read this. I had Jiddu Krishnamurti books. So a little bit, I suggest you read Jiddu Krishnamurti. And then it takes you integrity. They even have, David Bohm and all, ending of time. So thought is time, how Jiddu Krishnamurti reaches with us, showing us together, ending of time, Jiddu Krishnamurti. Whatever, now what we have here is this, you see, nothing better than this now. If I'd better than this, I would have given it to you. I would have recommended, I would have asked you, please, ending of time. It's free, online PDF, online reading also free, and there are, I think, online reading also. You can download the whole book that I bought in Karachi, saving my money and expenditure from my money. Oh my God. So this. So, but I don't know why, like, why God used this, the word that is a private part to have correct. And then now he say, also, I don't know, first I think now I have to, that you want to rhyme or something. But he can change the infitar, then infitat, Then in Surah, where it is, I keep forgetting. Surah Sad, you see? Okay, I think Al Imran. Why was I on Surah Sad? I forgot it. Wow, Sanjay seems to be an expert in Sunni Hadith. See, I have that Hadith also. He denied. Why are you a Muslim? You like Muslim? It is not about like. Look, this Pakistani coming saying like Muslim. You like Muslim? Why? It is not you. You see, your Allah say whether you like this or not, right? You don't know. You don't like fighting, but Allah say fighting good for you, and He know, Allah knows best, and you don't know. Why you bring liking and disliking here? Pakistani. This problem. You don't know how to ask. You don't have etiquette. You don't have any manners. You don't have this. What your manner disposition teach you? Please be intelligent. At least be average intelligent. Look where the Americans have gone, the Europeans and Dubai and all this. I think, you know, and then you're telling them, the Dubai and UAE, that they fear the free. Oh, and if you're talking about those a free Muslim world, meaning that the free of Israel, free of Jews, free, that means kill everyone, finish, or kill them or make them Muslims. Terrible. Okay, I better go now. My battery going already, hemorrhaging energy. So thank you so much, Sanjay, brother, and I apologize for getting angry at you. Um, that and I wish you all the best. And the Muslim, Pakistani Muslim, please come, not to get the correct head, like Allah correct heaven in the end. Please leave Islam. All of you, thank you. Last time I forgot to say thank you in my live stream where Sanjay was. I forgot to say thank you for all of you for your time and attention. And if it's very long for you, I know my live streams are like this. I apologize greatly for taking all this time, but you can skim through what is important and you can listen to this disorderly way. Like I hope you understand it the way I come disorderly, not very unprofessional and all this, right? And making mistakes, please forgive me, overlook. I know not what I do at times as shaitan come. And so thank you for your time and attention for all my live streams, on all my live streams. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And Sanjay, you see, Sanjay, someone came after such a long time and I was getting angry at him. And even now I got angry at him. Leave, see, do your research. This only like disorderly way I come, I struggle to show you. Do your research, make your mind. I to leave Islam. It's not integrity. This Quran not worth it really. To even it is an insult to thinking, material thinking. I have said the mind is the culprit. I have seen the mind to be a culprit, but or the heart, whatever the thinking faculty is, to be the culprit. not much, it should not be used much. But where the world even not accept you, they will call you impulsive and all this. Oh, maybe instinct. So, just see that this not good, and don't start blaming the world, the world, the world. So also the world, everyone says this. Look here, look the Western people what they are doing. But look here, first look here. Yeah, because sorry, Sanjay, I thought I don't understand. You did not understand because you see, I was talking, I was on this. I realized that maybe you are like you are for the Shias or something. You're taking me too much to the Sunni hadiths again, right? And that you're being deceiving. Like you don't want me to finish my and help the Shias also. Yeah, earlier on, I was kind of upset. I was very upset, like thinking maybe you don't, you know, you're from the Shia, you're more on the Sunni side. Oh, sorry, against the Sunnis. You're more on the Shia side. You see, I felt that there was a deception in you. That, I say, please, I come here and, no, okay, but I suspect the deception in you. I get hurt. And when I get hurt, I get angry. So you see, Sanjay, brother, you're giving me more on the Sunni side. And this what even Houston Euler do and all. I get very angry, thinking that, I've come on a topic where I want to even get the Shias to see and decide for themselves, help them, not get them, but help them, right? And I feel like uh, you're telling me to go to, like you said, and then you remove that message right here, that hadith. In the beginning, you've come. Please let me. I'm on a topic. You can say hello. You can make yourself known that you're here, but not at the beginning when I'm doing this on this topic to give me hadiths and all this from the Sunni side only. So no, but because I feel that you were like you're showing from the Sunni side, and it's not right, right? When I want to come to multilingual Quran and I want to show how terrible Ali is, maybe I thought you didn't want to see this, and you didn't want me to show this. Remember where I was on multilingual Quran? So it's very easy to show from the Sunni, and they already have the ex-Muslims. Who stopped you to talk about Shia? Go on. No, no, not directly. Of course, you're not going to say directly not to talk about the Shias or against the Shias. But a Shia did come here and say, don't talk against Shia Islam. No, no, but indirectly, like in a deceptive manner, cunning, sly. Not directly, Sanjay. I said that I didn't study Shia sources. No, but again, this time, you see, again, here, again, this time, no one has told me to, only Saklan Haider, a Shia, has told me not to speak against Shia Islam. और उसके बाप का Shia Islam नहीं है, मेरा भी Shia Islam था, and we can talk about it, right? But who stopped you to talk about Shia? Go on. But you wouldn't let me go on here. You gave me a hadith which you retracted. Yeah, I can do a, here it shows on my other device. Message retracted. Hello, sister. How are you? Is your health? How is your health? Hind means India. It's okay, sister. No problem. See, Hind also about the Hind. hadith you've shown in earlier on where the Shia would not take that hadith. And so you're giving a bad name to the Sunnis only. But I want to show that the Sunnis are not only this, becoming extremists and all. It's the Shias also, and they hide it. And another thing is showing the Shias that your Ali is a qatil. But then you said, so the Hind one, I was showing now the hadith. And then you gave me a hadith from the Shia, from the Sunni side, retracted. Then you've gone on to without lies, Islam dies, like the Christians generally. But I want to be specific now on the specific topic. And that's why later on I asked you, are you with me on this or not? It seems that you're going on a tangent, you're going on another, or a Sunni hadith topic, another topic. And then you've asked me, Muhammad said his parents in hellfire. Is it for the topic? Is it related to the topic? No, it is not. Yes, you said you haven't studied. Please then study the Shia sources and know how to use the Quran for the Shias and the Sunnis so we can help both Shias and Sunnis. But please, saying it like this, who stopped you? A kind of dodgy way you've put it. Haven't you put it in a dodgy way? Who stopped you? People can stop you. People can, in a very sly, cunning manner, obstruct you from your topic, divert you. You don't have to be directly stopping me. So to put it this way, who stopped you to talk about Shia, go on, would be dishonest? You don't know? Are you ignorant? How the cunning people do it? So yesterday I told you, please, you're giving me too many Sunni hadiths and you're going off topic. And I'm not going to use the hadiths of the Sunnis to only make the Sunnis look bad, that they can be extremists. Shias are extremists. Shia Islam is extremist. Shias want to hide it. They want to deny their hadiths even, that to say if it goes against the Quran ayat, the narrations of, you see how the Shias also do it in a very clever manner. Extremism is in Islam. It's in the Quran. It's in Imam Ali. It's in Prophet Muhammad. So just blaming those that they are the enemies of Islam, Shias are not going to take that. And I felt that you were diverting me to Shia, Sunni Islam. So if you don't know Shia Islam, please don't come here with your Sunni knowledge, because I don't want to give it like that, your style, or the ex-Muslim style. You get it or you don't get it. I don't want to. I want to do my style showing. So please learn this style and then come here. So if you don't know, go study Shia Islam. Don't come here with only Sunni Islam. This is not the place for you then. Okay? Sanjay brother. Okay? No, only knowing Sunni Islam is not enough. We need to know the whole, every sect that it is and what it is. And the main book is the Quran. And Shias can use those, Sunni hadiths replenished with terrible things, but they don't know that in their own books, the qatils, there is, Islam is extreme. It's a bit difficult to show the Shias that how your imams have turned it and how deceptively they have done it, and putting the blame on the polytheists in the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu in the Quran, and the blame on the enemies of Islam like Muawiyah, like Abu Sufyan, like Abu Bakr, like Umar, and the Jews of that time also. Okay, this is not going to do here. Sanjay brother, hope you get it. Thank you. Thank you for your time and attention, all of you.